So hi everybody, today is a special session. We will be little shamans today, in the good sense of this word. I mean, shaman is a person who is in touch with nature, who is in touch with weather, and we will be little shamans today because we will be calling for the rain. But it won't be a sort of a usual rain, it will be a magical rain, because we'll be talking about our dreams. We will be putting our dreams and little ideas in a fertile soil and calling for the rain to come back to nourish them, to nourish our ideas, so we get some sort of plants and fruits growing. So what I want you to do to start with, I want you to take pencil, grab a piece of paper where you'll be drawing, turn it around, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and if you don't mind writing down all the various sort of dreams you may have, or new ideas or projects, something that you want to come true in your life. Some of them can be completely sort of, you know, very close to your heart dreams. Then you can just, you know, put it on a piece of paper, and nobody else has to see them, so they're just for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to time you now, and in those 2 minutes just write down what you would like to materialize in your life. Okay, so the time starts now. There's another 40 seconds left. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes. So look at your words, and how do you feel about them? When I look at it, I feel like a child, somebody who is sort of dreaming when I was a child, and sort of dreaming what I will achieve in my life sort of gives me quite a lot of energy. Okay, so what we're going to do now, you can pick a marker, any color you like. I will actually be drawing with this kind of turquoise blue marker. And so what we're going to do, we're going to turn around the same piece of paper. I'm going to swap the video so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so it's straight. Perfect. And what we're going to start doing, we're going to find where Earth is, where horizon is on our piece of paper. So for me, it's somewhere here. And we're going to draw Earth using sort of neurographic line that, you know, that this is a line that doesn't repeat itself at any point of its journey. Yeah. And we'll draw some more lines. So this is your subconsciousness, I would say. So this is Earth. It's Earth is the archetypal image of sort of Mother. Some nations call it sort of Mother Earth. Yeah, so just collect a few lines. And Earth is in all cultures. This is something that gives sort of strength to people, strength to, it has kind of ancestral strength. This is where we go. This is actually shamans used to call upon Earth for guidance, to channel sort of the spirits of ancestors. So if you draw a few sort of neural lines, be conscientious of where it's going. Just don't hurry the process. Just create a few lines. Be mindful of how your body reacts to the process, what your thoughts are. If you have any interesting thoughts or insights, I always ask my clients to write them down. And now we have some sort of our Mother Earth here. And what we're going to do, we're going to plant some seeds. So in the earth, we have some seeds. So if you can draw some seeds in shape of circles or any other shape, yeah, because sort of our earth is quite rich in all sorts of seeds. And this is how our ideas are formed. So our ideas are formed somewhere in sort of our subconsciousness. And sometimes we don't even sort of know we have some ideas. So we plant a few sort of seeds inside. Well, some seeds actually are already there. They just sort of were waiting for us to shine light upon them. And also what I recommend is if you have certain ideas or projects that you want to take to the new level, what you can do, you can write down actually even words here, or just if you don't want to write the whole word, you can just put a letter in there. Like for instance, I want to grow my Instagram, for instance. So I'm just going to write like inst here, for instance, yeah. Or I want to have sort of longevity. So, and I will put longevity here. Or you can just put one letter. But plant as many seeds as you like. You might know the names for some seeds. You might have some ideas that you know what they are. But some of them, they can be something you don't know, but you know they're there. And they're just waiting for the right environment to come out. So don't be shy, don't be modest, and put down as many seeds as you like. I mean, I know some of them, so I'm gonna write some letters. Here what they are. They can be close to the surface, sort of close to materialization, so to say, and coming to life. Or some of them can be sort of hidden deep in the underground. As I say, some of them are unknown, completely unknown quantities or entities. So I'm going to apply, I wrote quite a few words. So I'm going to name some of them. Yeah. I mean, you can even write it like this. Outside, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so draw a few. Some of them can be unnamed. Some of them you can give names. I'm gonna put one of those seeds that's called luck. I would like to grow my luck. If you need sort of, if you forgot what it is, you can always turn around and see what else you wrote down. Yeah, so all of these are your sort of ideas and dreams. Some of them, write down some of the dreams that you don't even dare to dream, but just go for it and put it down. There is a chat. Can we pick any color? Yes, you can pick any color. You can go for sort of black. I like black color, or I'm drawing with sort of turquoise color here, or you can draw blue, whatever one you fancy. Yes, you've picked red color. That's beautiful. Yes, sure. Red is a very sort of energetic color, gives it a lot of energy. Yeah, so plant some more seeds. What you want in your life. If you want harmony, you can plant seeds of harmony, seeds of health, something to do with children or grandchildren. You can plant it there. Some of your work project that you've been working on, a new house, for instance, harmony in relationship, a new relationship, some energy to take something you want to a new level. Yeah, please do. Okay, after you think, please put plus in the chat if you've planted all the seeds, or if you need to have more time for planting. Okay, see some pluses. Excellent. All right, I'll give you another couple of minutes just to finish. Yes, we have another person joining the meeting, so I'm just going to do a minute explaining what we're doing quickly. Okay, so while we're waiting for another person to log in, please just draw a couple more seeds, or you can add some more lines and give more energy to sort of Mother Earth. I mean, the lines can go through seeds, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we've done the seeds and the earth. In order for the earth to produce something, it needs to have the right environment and enough sort of moisture for the seeds to basically to plump up and actually become alive. And talking metaphorically again, this is in order for something to be born, we need to have the mother and the father come together. So metaphorically speaking, the sky is basically will be the father figure, and when we pray, when we dream, often we look at the sky. So we're going to start working on the skyline. So we have our earth and we will start to draw, can you see it? The skyline. So we'll be drawing the clouds that are gathering. So again, using these kind of neural lines, draw some clouds. And imagine as we dream, we look at the sky, sort of just, when you draw the clouds, just think about what you want and try to picture it as much as you can. Make it quite real. So just imagine yourself on a day by the sea, or not by the sea, in somewhere where you're standing and you can see that there is something brewing in the sky. You can smell the freshness in the air, and you can hear the birds. Sort of initially they become a bit more active, and then they become silent. And you can feel that there is some kind of energy and some kind of tension in the sky before the rain comes. So we're collecting all this energy, and it's like the thunderstorm or the clouds gain their energy. So we'll be drawing it. We are drawing it. So my clouds are going quite low, as if they want to kiss the earth. And create a few lines. Just give it energy, feel it energy. So this is your sort of your desire to achieve something in this life. Yes, it can be the same color marker, or you can pick a different color marker. Yeah, so after you think you've got enough clouds brewing, can you please put plus in the chat? You don't need to round at this stage, just you basically just create your clouds. So now we're calling to the universe, to the sky, to give us sort of strength and motivation and a bit of luck for everything to come true as we want. Yeah. So if you've done enough clouds, please put a plus. Okay, I'll give you another minute. Yeah. So while you're still drawing the sky, that I can tell you a little bit more about shamans. It's quite a traditional practice, which is basically it's been all over the world, and some people think that it started in Siberia and Mongolia. Yeah, I can see some glasses, lovely. And in the old, obviously, a few thousand years ago, there was through the Bering. There was sort of America and Europe and Asia was connected. So shamans moved to the North America and the South America. But obviously there's been shamans in other cultures, in China, I mean, all over the world, in Africa. And they were basically healers who could move into altered states of consciousness and connect with the sort of spirit world to bring big information. And there were midwives, and there were people who were channeling sort of various spirits or ancestors. And obviously they were always, in times of drought, they were called upon to bring rain. Sort of the algorithm is called Shamanic Rain, and what we'll be doing, what we are doing, is basically being kind of a little bit of shamans and channeling our power of subconscious mind and channel the power of the universe, etc., to give our ideas and our dreams a bit more push and to take them from the subconscious mind into the real world. So I think by now you've all done with the sky, I presume. And now when sort of we have all these clouds and all this sort of thunderstorms cloud, they arrived, what's going to happen is obviously it's going to start raining. So just don't worry about neurographic lines. We're just doing normal straight lines. And all this rain now comes down to earth. Just make sure that the lines go all the way sort of through the earth, because they're sort of nourishing our seeds. They don't have to go all the same way. And you might even smell the earth. I love the smell when the rain comes and it feels really dry, and all of a sudden the rain comes down and the earth smells so lovely. So basically all these now masses of water are going towards the earth and inside, and giving water and brings life, brings sort of the father, the male beginnings into the mother figure of earth, and gives strength and energy for all the seeds to start growing. So now you can pick any seed you like. So I will start with actually my children. So, and now when the water reached the seeds, our seeds are starting to grow. So you can literally, go around, use circles and make them bigger. And then you can see that they start, basically they swelled and they start growing. So they're all growing up. They're coming through the earth, and they're coming from your subconscious. Now they can be seen. If they can be seen, if you can, they basically materialize. And then you just go through one seed to the other. And then you do the same with other seeds. And just go from seed to seed. So this is obviously almost sort of the unification of the sort of material world with the sort of spiritual world. And some of the seeds, I mean, they start putting roots, so you can draw roots. Sort of they let the roots grow as well. When you go from seed to seed, from your idea, if you know what they are, just really think about how it will make you feel when they come true. What will change in your life? How it will change? See it and sort of smell it and feel it with every fiber of your soul. So if it's a work project, just think how it will grow. Maybe you can have an idea of the stages. If it is a holiday, think about the holiday where you want to go. Imagine it. What you'll be wearing on your holiday. What you'll be drinking and eating. And let your seeds grow. Because that's the way we communicate with our brain, with our sort of conscious mind, is through images. And not just visual images, also by kinesthetic. By actually drawing your ideas, you make them real. Because obviously you are engaging your motoric skills that are connected directly to your brain. So there's one thing is when you just dream something, but when you draw it, they also materialize. You give it your strength, you create your new neural connections. You manifest them to the world. And before the world, you manifest them to yourself. You can have crazy ideas. Why don't you think big? Writing a book. I know some of you can write a book. Some of you have already written a book. Some kind of awards. Don't be modest. Say modesty is a way to nothingness. There's somebody very clever said that. Maybe you're thinking about new business. How will it look? About change of career, again. How will it make you feel? How will it affect your nearest and dearest? New studies. Yeah, so just go from seed to seed and send this seed upwards. The more lines, the better, I think. If, for instance, if you had a seed that you don't know what it is, it didn't have a name, if in the process of drawing you think, oh, I really want this to come true as well, just name it. And as you can see, which seeds are the tallest. Because one of my named seeds, who I didn't have a clue what it was, all of a sudden I gave it a name, and it's now the tallest of them all. See how your body feels, reacts to this. I'm feeling quite hot, I want to move. My shoulders just want to shake and just want to get up. And you can get up, and if you want, you can get up and walk for a little. See how you're breathing, what your breathing does. Have another seat that's gone really stellar, really tall. How do you feel emotionally? Just sort of sometimes now I feel sort of almost like scared a little bit that I've got so many different projects going on. When I hit this kind of thoughts, I start breathing deeper, sort of having a bit of abdominal breathing. Don't forget about the roots. Send the roots deeper, sort of in the ground, so your seeds have the bases as well. Trees and plants with shallow roots, they're easy to pull out. So by drawing the roots, you're grounding them, making them stronger. The roots go into sort of your resources, deeper into your unconscious mind. If you believe in sort of into the power of ancestry and to the power of the ancestors, then you could say that the roots go deep in the ground where our ancestral strength lies. If you don't, you can just say that they basically go and collect resources. We'll be talking about sort of unconscious mind and collective unconsciousness in our basic user course in like 10 days time now. We'll be drawing the pyramid of consciousness. So if you want, it's not if you want to join the course, sort of you're very welcome. There's information of them on the Facebook page and Instagram, or you can just message me directly. Oh, I just thought about another seed, so I'm just going to put another one here. It's interesting when you work and sort of when you work on your sort of ground and your earth and your with your ideas, all of a sudden you have a breakthrough, you have more ideas coming into your mind. Let me know if you've finished with drawing your seeds, how they are growing into strong plants. Please put number 1 into the chat. Okay. As you're thinking about some of those projects you've drawn, you may want to make some of the plants or seeds bigger. I've just done just now. Okay, Lara is finished, so excellent. Okay, so if you're done, put 1 into the chat. I'm just adding some roots to some of my seeds. Just need to think that the universe capacity, the energy is limitless. And once you put your ideas and your dreams kind of on the map, then the universe, if it is ecological, if it's kind of good, there is no reason why it won't give you what you're asking back. It's just kind of one more prayer, but the powerful one. Okay, Marina is finished. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So now we can move on to the color. If I suggest you can work either with pencils. I like my pencils. I will pick some colors to work with. Some blues, some browns. Some reds. Yeah. So when you work with color in NeuroGraphica, you don't just color as if sort of coloring by numbers. You just take color and work boldly. Sort of you connect a few sort of sections of your picture together. It's interesting. I'm sort of using what's called English red. Interesting red color. It gives a bit energy into the picture. And some fresh green. Color beginnings, new beginnings. Yeah, and just it doesn't have to be sort of the green and brown and blue. Go for any color you like. These are basically sort of your ideas, and you're the creator, and you have the creative license to color sky and earth and whatever, any color you like. Yeah, so actually the colors, and they all have their own energy. So now you're giving your picture, your drawing, even more energy through use of colors. I feel like I need to add a bit more red to some projects. When you're using colors, think about why you're using this particular color. What does it represent to you? What does it symbolize? Red certainly is very energy color for me. Very powerful color. Sometimes you feel like some of those, like I want to make this particular seed a bit bigger. I started with it and I think it needs a bit more attention. Basically putting where you pay attention, attention brings energy to this certain sort of object on your drawing. So where you have attention, you have energy. Oh, that's a lovely color I've just discovered. Light pink. I feel like I now need to move into the sky. Work with the sky. I want to have a bit of yellow here. I'm thinking of proper thunderstorm and put a bit of lightning here. So lightning is sort of carries a lot of power again. Almost like it brings a bit of aggression into the picture. Not mild, not sort of strong aggression, but kind of mild aggression. But sometimes a little bit of aggression is good because that sort of motivates us. That's what you do with it. That's what matters. So now to the sort of graphic picture, we're bringing colors. Our dreams will have new, fresh, bright colors. Oh, I want some other nice orange. We've actually done now about 40 minutes of drawing, but actually done quite a lot of work. We thought about our dreams, our ideas. We said it to ourselves, maybe not aloud, but aloud in our heads. We've sort of found resources within our subconscious mind. And now we'll give all our ideas sort of time to materialize. As I say, all sort of how does the saying go? All roads start with a single step. And hopefully this is a step for us. Ground. Again, see how your body reacts when you work with color. My hands are tired. Not tired, it's almost like I've been lifting something. It's energy consuming work, dropping our dreams, obviously. Ooh. Okay, some orange. And more green, I think. My picture. Fresh color. It's a start. New start. All over. It's actually really good to work in a group because we're all sort of sending energy in the right direction, and we're kind of exchanging, even if we're not close to each other. As a group, we kind of, what's the word? Multiply our intention, our manifestations. Yeah, and then work a little bit on this sky. When you're working on the sky, just pause for a moment, put your pencil away and just breathe. And it's when you're dreaming, when you're looking at the sky. Think about what you want, maybe out of your all these sort of dreams and ideas and projects, you have your favorite one. So ask for the sky, the universe, for a bit of energy to take it to the new level. Another blue. Ultramarine, I love this color. Very deep, deep blue. I love blue color. Reminds me of sea and summer. 1 degree this year, and literally the sea there was just this kind of blue, and turquoise blue was just so beautiful. Brings back memories, the blues, Brooklyn blue. Yeah, so we can finish the coloring a little later. And now what you can do is take a slightly different color. I'm going to take a thicker marker, and we're going to put a few sort of energy lines on our picture. I'm going to take this one. Let me just try it on the picture, how it looks, the color. Yeah, that'll do. So just look at the picture and kind of, you can put your hands onto it and feel where your sort of these energy lines, this kind of universe cosmic lines will go. I suggest that they go from either from earth up or from sort of sky down. I'm going to take them from sort of sky down. They can go through, they're the lines that go through the top of your drawing to the bottom. I mean, from one end of the drawing to another. They can go either just somewhere where you don't have any lines, or they can repeat some of the patterns of other lines that you already have on paper. Because this one I'll send through what I currently have. I feel like I need to have 5 today. Quite a few. I'll take this one from the sky sort of down to earth. Yeah. And if you can see any object on your drawing that you want your attention to go to first, again, you can use slightly thicker marker and you can make it bigger and more pronounced. What color is this? Take a slightly different one. I want to use thicker marker to kind of pay more attention to a couple of my projects. So I take a different color marker and I make this particular seed and sort of seedling. slightly different color. Because this one's quite important to me. And I think I'm going to do the same with a couple more of my projects. Yep. So that's the main sort of algorithm for it. So I'm going to work now more on the colors and make the picture a bit more harmonious, and I will post what I have on the Facebook and the Instagram later. So thank you very much for today. I'm going to stop recording now.